15 hidden signs of stress your body is trying to hide. Think you're totally stress-free? Well, your body might be trying to tell you otherwise. Today, we'll uncover the 15 hidden signs of stress. Join me, and let's learn how to spot the warning signs before they turn into serious issues. 1. Digestive issues. Now let's kick things off with your gut. You know that feeling when you're nervous and your stomach feels all queasy? There's a reason for that. Our gut and brain have an intricate relationship. When you're stressed, your brain sends signals to the gut, which might cause it to either slow down or ramp up its activities. This can lead to nausea, bloating, or even diarrhea. Chronic stress might exacerbate conditions like IBS or ulcers. Imagine having a long, emotional conversation with your gut about the ups and downs of your day. Your gut is bound to react. 2. Skin breakouts. You'd think acne would leave us alone after our teen years, right? Unfortunately not. The science is clear. Stress causes our body to produce more cortisol, a stress hormone. This hormone increases oil production in the skin, which can clog pores and cause breakouts. That's why your skin may suddenly start breaking out when there's tension around. Those pimples pop up to remind you that your body isn't too happy with all the pressure. 3. Tense muscles. Ever feel like you're carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders? That tightness you're feeling, especially in your neck and shoulders, isn't just a metaphor. When we're stressed, our body's fight or flight response gets activated, making our muscles contract and tense up. This is a primal defensive posture. It's like your muscles are preparing for battle, even if the only battle you're facing is an overflowing email inbox. 4. Changes in appetite. Now this one's a doozy. Some of us dive into a tub of ice cream, while others can't even look at food. Stress affects everyone differently. The brain chemicals and hormones released during stress can either suppress or amplify our appetite. It's like your body's personal seesaw. Sometimes it's up and craving sugary treats, and other times it's down and food doesn't even cross your mind. 5. Frequent sickness. Did you know that prolonged stress affects your immune system? Yes, it compromises your body's ability to fight off illness. If you're getting colds frequently or just can't shake off that flu, your body might be signalling stress. Think of your immune system as an overworked security guard for your body. If he's stretched too thin, he might not catch the intruders in time. You remember the good old days, right? The days when you'd breeze through winter without so much as a sniffle? But lately, it seems like every bug that's going around has your name on it. That's your body trying to communicate with you. Chronic stress weakens the immune system, making you more susceptible to infections. Your body's defences have been working overtime. Their armour is starting to crack, and they're in desperate need of reinforcement. So take some time out to relax and rebuild those defences. 6. Memory problems. Chronic stress can impact the part of our brain responsible for memory. Imagine your brain as a library, and the librarian's just running around overwhelmed, dropping books left and right. Yep, that's what's happening upstairs when you're stressed out. Our brain is an intricate web of connections. When you're stressed, the brain gets flooded with cortisol, which can hamper its ability to process information. It's like your memories are papers scattered in a windstorm, and the more stressed you are, the stronger the wind blows. The result? You misplace items more frequently, forget names, or struggle to remember why you walked into a room. It's like you're playing hide and seek with your thoughts, and they're winning. 7. Hair loss. This is a sneaky one. Excessive stress can shock the hair cycle, pushing more hairs into the shedding phase. You might notice more strands on your hairbrush or in the shower. It's as if your hair is staging a silent protest against the stress. Too much pressure, and they're out. Of course, losing a few hairs daily is normal, but when you're stressed, you might notice the amount increasing. Your hair follicles, overwhelmed, can prematurely enter a resting phase, resulting in hair shedding months later. So if you're suddenly pulling out clumps after a shower, it might be time to de-stress and give your hair some tender, loving care. 8. Frequent headaches. When we're tense or anxious, our muscles tend to contract, and that includes the muscles in the head and neck. This can trigger tension headaches. Imagine a symphony orchestra. When everything is harmonious, the music flows beautifully. But when there's discord, the entire performance gets thrown off. Stress causes your body's rhythm to go awry. Muscles tense up, blood vessels might constrict, and voila, a pounding headache. This isn't just your everyday headache, it's as if your body is trying to drum a message into your consciousness. It's a thumping, consistent reminder that you need to recalibrate and find your harmony again. 9. Difficulty sleeping. Tossing and turning all night? Your racing mind could be a sign of underlying stress. Our nights should be the time for our minds to wind down. But when you're stressed, it's like having an internal radio that won't switch off. Thoughts keep replaying, worries amplify, and all that noise prevents you from drifting off to dreamland. This results in a sleep pattern that's disrupted and irregular. 10. Rapid heartbeat. The feeling of your heart racing isn't just a sensation from those lovey-dovey moments. Stress can also trigger a faster heartbeat. Our hearts are the most steady drummers, setting the rhythm for our lives. But stress throws off the beat. Increased levels of adrenaline cause the heart to beat faster, preparing your body to face a threat. But when there's no real danger, this just leaves you feeling anxious. 11. Nail biting. Old habits die hard, and stress can resurrect some of them. Nail biting, skin picking, or other repetitive behaviours can be stress indicators. Nail biting is not just a harmless habit, it's a manifestation of inner turmoil. When stresses aren't addressed, our bodies search for outlets, often choosing behaviours we've long outgrown. And each nibbled nail might be a silent echo of worry or fear, crying out for attention. 12. Weight fluctuations. Piling on pounds or suddenly dropping them. This is often down to stress. The cortisol hormone doesn't just affect our appetite, but also our fat storage, especially in the belly area. So even if your eating habits don't change, your weight might. 13. Reduced libido. Love. The driving force of ballads, poems, and epic tales. However, when the spectre of stress looms large, even Cupid might find it challenging to hit his mark. Wondering why that is? Well, when our body is under stress, it's focused on survival, not so much on romantic endeavours. Your body diverts energy from tasks not vital to immediate survival. It's as if your inner romantic pilot suddenly finds himself navigating through stormy skies, and all energy is spent keeping the plane afloat, rather than enjoying the view. The ambience, once filled with passion, might become clouded by distractions, worries, or fatigue. It's not a reflection of love or desire, but a silent call from the body asking for a little care and de-stressing. 14. Frequent yawning. Excessive yawning can be a sign that your body is trying to draw in more oxygen, a response to stress. Think of it as your body's way of trying to keep you alert, one big yawn at a time. 15. Gritting or grinding teeth. It's nighttime. The world outside is peaceful, but inside your mouth, there's a silent grinding battle underway. This subconscious action, known as bruxism, can be a direct consequence of stress. When the weight of the day's worries lingers, your jaws might take it upon themselves to wrestle with those pressures, quite literally. Imagine your teeth as two tectonic plates, slowly grinding against each other, building up tension. Over time, this not only wears down your teeth, but can also lead to jaw pain and headaches. If you wake up feeling like you've been chewing on beef jerky all night, it might be your body's quirky way of waving a stress red flag. Knowledge about hidden stress can be life-changing. Now, find out whether you are unconsciously displaying anxious traits, or begin to make a change with our ultimate guide to self-love. If you know any other signs of stress, please let us know in the comments section below. And don't forget to like the video and subscribe to our channel too.